Aren't you always keeping an eye out for the lotions, potions, everything else to minimize the time it takes to get ready every day? Longer, thicker eyelashes are usually on a wish list that can only be filled with the help of more mascara. But there's a new solution. Joining me today to talk a bit about it is Dr. Kristen Kenny. She's from Premier Aesthetics and Laser Center. And Dr. Kenny, this is so cool.
It is. It's
Explain
very
how this
fun.
thing works and what it's called.
Okay, it's called Latisse, and it's actually by the makers of Botox Cosmetic. It is actually a very well-known long-time drug, Lumigan, which was Allergan's glaucoma drug. So what they noticed in all of these older glaucoma patients was they all had beautiful eyelashes. So they decided to bring it to the market, and it's the first FDA-approved drug to give you longer, fuller, thicker, and darker eyelashes.
How does it work? Is it a pill that you take? Is it a topical ointment? How?
It's very easy. I actually brought it along. It's the same little dropper bottle as Lumigan, but what you do is apply it on these little eyelash brushes. Basically, it's like an eyeliner. So you put one drop only. You take it across the top of the eyelid so it doesn't go in the eye at all, just across your lash line from the top. You go to bed, one application nightly, and you sleep in it, and then in the morning, there you go. Each day, it starts to work.
Well, we have some proof, because we always say the proof is in the pictures.
Yes.
So we're going to ask our director upstairs to show us some of the pictures, because it truly is amazing.
It is.
Look how much fuller and darker those are in the after pictures.
Yes, and these are showing you at 16 weeks, but at 8 weeks, most people noticed a big difference. So you start to see the results at 8 weeks. Maximum results right here shown are 16 weeks.
So if this would happen to get in your eye, is it dangerous for anyone?
No.
Or if you're a contact wearer, those sorts of things?
Not at all, because as we said, we have 8 years experience with Lumigan, and as the glaucoma drug, the only side effects anyone noticed in the trial shown here was red eyes and sometimes itchy eyes, and if they stop using it, it did go away immediately. Contact lens wearers, we do say take the contacts out at bedtime, but most people do, and apply it then and then sleep without the contacts in overnight, but you can put the contacts in the morning with no problem.
So this is so new. You haven't even tried it yourself yet.
We have not. Our first little arrival came this morning. We got our first case, and with 4 trials for those of us in the office to start trying.
That is very exciting. Now, you showed us at 16 weeks the pictures.
Yes.
Is this something you have to do on a constant basis?
Yes.
Every night? And what happens if you don't?
It's once a night. Nothing's going to happen if you don't, but all studies were done doing it just one time a day. They did show that using more of the medicine really didn't help any, and that's why we strongly urge people just to follow the directions once nightly. And when they stopped using it, after about 4 weeks, eyelashes went back to the way they were previous to use.
So maybe once you get your eyelashes where you want them, you can do it every other night or maybe once a week?
Right, that would be the thought. Now, again, it has never been studied that way, so we only know the effects of doing it once a night. But I do think a lot of people will probably do that, make it last a little longer.
This is so funny. And it's just once at bedtime.
Once at
so
bedtime.
Repetitive use, like during the day, isn't really going to net any results.
It did not
so you
show
shouldn't
any
do that.
difference, right.
What about people's age, gender, race? Did that show anything?
That did not. Everyone who was tested was kind of across the board. And as I said, Lumigan's generally used in an older population with glaucoma. And they were the ones, men and women had these beautiful eyelashes. So that's how it really came about.
And so now it's all for us. I love that.
Yes.
Okay, so what's the cost in this? Folks are going to want to know that.
Yes. The retail suggested price is $120, and you get 1 month's supply, so that would be monthly. I'm sure a lot of places in the beginning will run deals. Our office is offering it for $100 if you call in and mention seeing it on this show or go onto our website.
Well, there's some, we'll tell everyone that you can get to your website by going to ours as well, which is NBC4i.com, keyword daytime, and then you can look for your video. Yep. You can also look for your web. So we appreciate you bringing this to our attention. And do you know how many women out there right now are I think this is awesome. And it's funny because with new TV, they tell us to wear false eyelashes on the air, which I don't because I just can't figure out how to do them. You might have to hook me up.
I know.
See what happens. Dr. Kenny, nice to see you.
Thank you.
Thank you.